When you think about the different suburbs of Atlanta, your mind immediately might go to towns like Alpharetta, Johns Creek, or Milton. But is there a place that still has all the pros about being a suburb of Atlanta, but just a touch more out of town away from the perimeter? Yes, there is. And we're actually talking about this town today, and I am so excited to share the town of Suwanee, Georgia with you. If you're looking for good real estate, great schools, and a convenient location, Suwanee, Georgia may just be the town or the city for you. If you're new around here, my name is Maggie Eterno. I'm with Eterno Realty Group, a local real estate agent. I create these videos just for you so that if you are looking to move into Georgia, you can look at these videos and kind of get a glimpse of what it is that makes Georgia so special. But today we're going to talk about Suwanee, Georgia, which is actually more in your metro Atlanta area. So Suwanee, Georgia is one of those suburbs that people kind of tend to stumble upon. And once they do, they're pretty impressed. It's located in Gwinnett County, just east of Johns Creek and a little further out from Atlanta compared to some of the more well-known suburbs like Roswell or Alpharetta. To give you a better idea, Suwanee is about 35 to 40 minutes northeast of downtown Atlanta, depending on traffic, and roughly an hour west of Athens, Georgia, which is home of the University of Georgia. So if you're looking for a community that is close but not too close to the city, Suwanee might check all of your boxes. Let's talk and break it down into some pros and some cons. Talk about some things that I love about Suwanee and a couple of things that maybe the locals don't love so that you can make the best decision to see if Suwanee is the right place for you and your family. So let's jump in. One of the reasons people love to live in Suwanee is because of the highly rated schools in the area. The city of Suwanee is home to 16 schools, including 10 elementary schools, 2 middle schools, and 4 high schools spread across 2 districts, Gwinnett County and Forsyth County. The data reveals a diverse landscape of educational performance, and some of those schools consistently rank upon the top in the state. The standout schools in Suwanee are definitely North Gwinnett High School and Lambert High School, which are both ranked in the top 20 high schools in the state of Georgia. And they also have an exceptional graduation rate. Some of the elementary schools that are top performing are Level Creek Elementary School, Riverside Elementary School. They have 5-star and 4-star ratings, and also Riverwatch Middle School is ranked 4th in the state for middle schools. So again, as you can see, if schools are something that is really important to you and your family, this might be one of the best reasons to consider the city of Suwanee. Now, the schools might be great, but this is going to take us into our first con. And so driving to school and picking up the kids might be a little bit of a problem due to the traffic in Suwanee. It's actually the #1 negative that I hear from people that live in Suwanee. And when I have to travel to Suwanee, that is my negative as well. And most of the traffic is just due to the rapid growth and also some of the major highways and roads. You have Peachtree Industrial Boulevard and also Highway 85. So if you're commuting from Suwanee to Atlanta, the traffic on I-85 can back up quickly. You're dealing with a mix of local commuters, trucks, and folks coming in from surrounding cities. It's not unheard of to sit there just crawling along, and if that doesn't sound too appealing to you, then Suwanee might not be the town for you. But for some people, they don't mind it. Now, you might think traffic is only bad during the hours during the week, and that's not true. It can actually get a little congested on the weekends too. So if you're shopping at the Collection at Forsyth or trying to hit up the nearby parks, you might face some slowdowns, especially as people head out for their activities. Again, this might not be an issue for some, but definitely the #1 reason that a lot of people don't love Suwanee or don't love living in Suwanee. Now, something that Suwanee is also known for, and more on a positive note for another pro, is the outdoor activities. Suwanee has so many parks and outdoor spaces. Actually, one of the highlights is Suwanee Town Center Park. It's kind of the heart of the town, and honestly, it's perfect for just about anything. You can walk, you can jog, or even even bike around the park's trails. Plus, there's usually community events like free concerts or outdoor movies. It's a great place to hang out with family or friends, especially in the warmer months. If you're a mom with kids, it's the perfect place to take your kids because they've got a splash pad there, which is awesome for kids or anyone who wants to cool off on a hot day. Then there's the Suwanee Creek Greenway, which is perfect if you enjoy hiking or biking. It's a bit more secluded and peaceful, running along the creek and through wooded areas. It's a nice break from the city, and you might even spot some wildlife while you're out there. And then for even more of a nature fix, the Big Creek Greenway is a bit outside Suwanee, but totally worth checking out. It's one of those trails that just keeps going and going, connecting different parts of the area. It's perfect for a long walk, a jog, or bike ride while soaking in these scenic views. Also, if you're a dog person, Suwanee's got your back. The Suwanee Dog Park is a great place to take your furry friend for some off-leash playtime. And Suwanee is also just a short drive, like I mentioned at the beginning, from Lake Lanier. So whether you are looking for something by the lake or just a short drive away, Suwanee has so many accommodations, as you just heard, for all types of homes and families depending on your needs. So let's move on to another con for Suwanee, and unfortunately that is the affordability with the rising house prices. Like I've said before, Suwanee and Gwinnett County have been growing rapidly in population, and with the influx of people, housing prices have been on the rise. These rising housing prices are a reflection of all of the great schools and so many recreation options that the town possesses, but with that comes homes that might be a little bit above the national average. So like any Metro Atlanta suburb, home prices can skyrocket, which can make it hard to buy a home in this area for young families and young professionals. And in February 2025, just for an example, the median home price listing in Suwanee was around $649,000, which is definitely on the pricier side, you guys. It's up 8.3% from the last year. Now, the median home price sold is around $580,000, which is still more expensive than the average, but does show that the price can come down for some homes. Living here can be a little more difficult if you are a first-time home buyer, but depending on your budget, this place is a super great place to settle and raise a family, because it takes us to our next pro. So when it comes to finding a place for your family, safety is a huge factor, and lucky for you, Suwanee is known for its safety and being a great place to raise kids. So according to niche.com, Suwanee was rated 7 in best suburbs to live in Georgia and number 8 in best places to raise a family in Georgia. It's often rated as one of the safest cities in Georgia, which is a huge draw for families and anyone looking for peace of mind. Suwanee has a relatively low crime rate compared to other cities, which gives people a sense of security in their neighborhoods. You'll find that many of the residential areas, they're quiet, they're well-maintained homes, and they're friendly neighbors for the most part. It's not the kind of place where you feel worried walking around or leaving your house for a few hours. For families, especially the clients that I help, safety is usually one of their top priorities, as well as schools. And so Suwanee definitely delivers in both of those. You'll notice that the neighborhoods are designed to be family friendly. They have parks, walking trails, and like I mentioned before, tons of events, outdoor spaces. The local schools are also benefiting from the safer area, which is something that, as a parent, you consider. So if low crime and a great place to raise a family is important to you, Suwanee is definitely a place to check out. And there you have it. Those are my biggest pros and some of the cons for living in Suwanee, Georgia. It really is such a great place to live with the great schools, the awesome outdoor amenities, and just being such a safe place for families. Suwanee definitely should be on your radar if you value those things. And hopefully you're not turned off by the harsh traffic or the pricing housing market. But if those are a little bit of a con for you, then some of the other areas in the Metro Atlanta area will definitely fit those needs. So speaking of, if Suwanee is a place for you, give me a call. Let's set up a strategy session. I would love to help you buy in this area. If Suwanee doesn't sound like the best place for you and you're thinking of other suburbs of Atlanta, I can help with that too. So my team actually services the Metro Atlanta area and also the greater Athens area. If this video is helpful for you, make sure that you hit the like button and also subscribe. If you're looking to move in the next couple of months or in the next year, I really create these videos for you, and they are to be your #1 resource so that you can get all the things about living in this area. And if you have any questions, definitely reach out. Again, my name is Maggie Turner with Eternal Realty, and I will talk to you soon.